Alright, we had a really good day of hiking. We are back at the site. We got the kitchen opened up. Got the recovery boards. Seemed to make the 6-hour drive to New York. So that's all good. Road tested. We'll have to trail test them then. Just wanted to talk a little bit about the Intrepid 3.0. Loving this thing. And what I really love more than anything about this tent, besides the easy setup and teardown, is the customer support. These guys had issued a safety report where they were concerned that the tent would come loose from these rails here, the aluminum rails that attach it. I think there's 8 bolts that kind of come down through, and they recommended that you put Loctite in. There's the inside of the tent. Love it. I did mount that light bar. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. Got that guy right there. I have it hooked into a power pack. Works great. It's a white or amber or both at the same time. But anyway, so they had an issue, a safety concern, and they're based out of Colorado. They contacted everybody that had one of these and came to your house and had one of their people install 2 bolts down through. That's, incredible. They also, this is a 2024 model. On the 2025 model, they started putting this little neoprene gasket right there at that joint. I've never had any issues with it leaking, but they said while they were out, they were going to install that as kind of a belt and suspenders. Where do you find a company these days that goes to that length to fly somebody from Colorado to Pennsylvania to install 2 bolts? That, my friend, is pretty rare these days. So yes, you do spend almost $5,000 for this rooftop tent. It's engineered beautifully. It sets up and tears down in under a minute. But the customer service is by far what you're paying for. And I did talk to the technician that came out, and he asked if I had any issues with the tent, and I said the struts could be a little bit stronger. These are 300 Newton meter struts, and he said yes, for this bigger 3.0 they are looking at or testing out 400 Newton meter struts, and when they go ahead and okay that, they're going to send those out to everybody that has these. At least that's what I was told. So that's incredible customer service to upgrade your tent after the purchase, and they really stand by their product. So if you're on the fence, it may not be in the price point for everybody, but if you have the money, I highly recommend this tent. It's amazing.